aloha, friends. Welcome back. Welcome back. We're having our third Sunday Fireside Chat with Author Joe Holt. Today's special guest, so smooth. What's up, my friend?
How you doing? How you doing? Welcome. Thank you.
Oh
Thank you.
man, I'm happy that you're here. I appreciate you dropping in. I see you got your daughter in your lap, and you know
Yeah.
what? You were saying, let's do a time when I could not have the kid, but honestly, like that's what this is about: is humanizing streamers and getting people to understand we've got lives, we've got kids.
Yeah,
You,
that's
you know,
true.
and she's such a sweetie too. She's just out of
Thank
frame.
you.
I can see her smiling, but she's just out of frame. But
Yeah, I try to keep them just out of frame, just
yeah,
enough to
yeah,
see their
yeah.
head, and that's it.
She, she's so damn cute, man. I'm
Okay.
serious. She got a smile like her daddy's. That's a good smile. Well, she's waving. She's so. Oh man. All right, I'm gonna see now. I'm distracted too. I love this
Nah,
shit
don't
at
get
kids.
distracted. Don't get
My
distracted.
my oldest son just told me last weekend I'm gonna be a grandpa come July and a baby
That's
girl.
crazy. A
So
baby
I'm.
girl?
Oh yeah, man. I'm like
Oh man,
I'm gonna be the oh man, I'm gonna be that
you're gonna
stereotypical
be that guy.
grandpa that
Yeah, right.
spoils the kids, and the dad's like, man, you making shit harder. I'm like, ha, that's right. Enjoy the ride,
That's
man.
true, right? At least you're done though. So
Well,
I'm just starting.
there's that struggle, dude. I got brothers in their 40s that are just starting the kid
What?
thing, and I'm like, dude, you don't have the energy.
I made it a plan to have them in my 20s, so that way in my 40s I'll be free. I
You
just
see,
I
I
just turned 29 back in February 27th.
okay,
So I'm
okay.
like,
Happy
I am good
birthday.
to go. Thank you, thank you.
Yeah, dude, I'm happy that I had sons or children. I mean, and I'm happy that I'm not having more. you
Right?
know,
My wife was like, that's it.
it's the best thing and the most challenging thing you'll ever do in your life is
Yep,
having kids. Like your whole job
yep.
is just trying to keep them alive for like
That's the
18
whole thing.
years.
And trying to teach them, the truth of what's going on out here in the world.
Yep, yep.
It's crazy, man. It's crazy how the much they don't know and how much we know, and we got to decipher it for them, and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
So
Well,
it's
that's
crazy.
that's kind of funny. It totally parlays into what we're doing here, which is there's this beautiful community on D Live that's
Yes, yes.
that's engaging. They're helpful. They're family oriented, community friendly, and you talking about teaching the youth, man. Like we're spreading that love to everybody that we can reach.
Exactly.
You know.
And that's why when I found D Live, I was like, you know what? I can hit D Live with something different. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like
Mm-hmm.
I can hit it to somewhere where it's like this is gonna be almost a new profession in a sense. In the next well, it's a new profession right now, but in the next 2, 3 years, it might be real mainstream.
Well,
Because
it's
streaming,
the platform itself is definitely revolutionary. But hold on, hold
yeah,
on, hold
yeah.
on. We jumping ahead, man. We already see you so smooth. We done forgot. There's some questions. All right, there's
Yeah,
some
go ahead, go
questions
ahead.
I ask everybody just to get to know you. So
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
first question, and then we're gonna get into that. First question is, how'd you come up with your name, your moniker?
Okay, my name is my when I was streaming on Twitch because I'm coming from Twitch.
Mm-hmm.
My first name was Mr. Smooth.
Okay.
So I was running that for a little bit, and I was running that, and then you know how in parts of your life when it's like it's time to make a change.
Oh yeah.
It's time to kind of evolve. Think of Pokemon. Every Pokemon evolves. They
right.
never
Right.
stay the same. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I was like, I felt like okay, I'm going to take streaming, you know, hardcore, like full time. I'm gonna dive into it as deep as possible. So I was like, I need something brandable. I need
Mm.
something that's
Mm.
going to you can't forget it. You don't want to say just half of it. Like my name, you have to say the whole thing.
And
You have to say
you have to say smooth. Like
exactly. You have to say it
yeah.
so smooth.
Yep.
So
Yep.
before I even came up with that name, I researched on online. I was like, how to name businesses,
Mm.
and then I came across the article and it was talking about using alliteration, like
Yeah. Yeah.
same word, same letters,
Mm. Yeah.
so
Yeah. Yeah.
so yeah, I was like, what, this is how it's gonna be. So if I never took that step, I would have had some crazy name like who knows? Who knows what I would have came
Like
up with?
like ABF4 TV fan page, like my last guest, Aaron. You
Right?
better you got to make that shit easier to read,
Yeah. What's
dog.
up, Aaron? How you doing, man? I see you. I see you. But I think that part of my streaming career was kind of like the tipping point. Like from then on, I was able to come up with my logo, and
Mm-hmm.
then from then on, it's kind of, it just vibrated out, and then next thing you know, I came up with this whole so smooth thing, and now I got my logo. So now I got the hat.
And that hat, though. Oh man,
The hat was like,
I've been feeling that hat.
I see a lot of people got, the fitted hat, frontwards, backwards. I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
no, I need something
Mm-hmm.
completely different.
Dude,
So
you
you know
got
what? I
me.
threw a fedora.
You got me wanting to put my hat on now. Shit.
Man, put it
Hold
on,
on, hold
show them,
on. We gonna
show
have
them.
that kind of interview.
Let's do it.
They've seen it. They've seen it. I did a 3 hour drinking stream with Best of the Worst for St. Patty's Day, called the
Yeah.
worst Netflix and chill ever. And we drank Boondock Saints. We wore our hats, and yeah, we had a good time. So
There you go.
these
Yeah,
young,
see, and I got a
yeah,
black hat just like that. That little golf hat.
yeah, man. These
Man,
kids, they don't know. You got
they're
man.
not
Come with
ready.
it. Come
They're
with
not
that
ready.
style. Come with the
You got it.
flow.
Exactly. Okay. No, you hit the style point. You see? Now, if whoever's watching, you have to come different. And
Mm.
people's like, oh, how am I gonna? Oh, he already doing that. Still, you find a way to do it different.
Or just be yourself, damn, because we're
And
all
then
unique
there you go.
individuals.
There you go. You be yourself, and then in the midst of being yourself, you're gonna do it different. You're gonna find what works for you.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just as long as you focus on yourself, you can't get lost in other people's hype out here.
Yep, and you're
You
not gonna
really can't.
be you're not gonna be throwing out mixed message like I'm this, I'm that.
Exactly.
You're not changing depending on the viewers. You're just you,
Yep.
and
Exactly.
your viewers are gonna love you for that.
Exactly. You're not one way. You're
Yep,
your way. And if they don't like
yep,
that, they could hit the highway. They could go about their
yep.
business and find another streamer.
Like I had
You know?
people ask me about the stuff behind me. Yeah, I did move my bookshelf into the camera view because you can't see it was sitting right there. But like I live like
Yeah.
this. I just be
Yeah,
lighting
yeah, yeah.
candles and burning incense and reading books. Like that's just how I roll. So
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
that's what I'm presenting because that's who I am.
No, what it is, everyone's looking for that new sense of authenticity. And I was I was in one of your streams. I
She's
think
cute.
you were talking Lee John Brames.
LeJean Brames.
Yeah,
It's
Lejean.
LeBron James said with the twist.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So he's a dope streamer, dope streamer. When I was like, yo, I seen that name, I was like, yo, I gotta give him a follow. He's cool people. But I seen you was talking to him, and I think one of you guys hit a point of authenticity, and I was like, right now, the new era going on to 2020 is focusing on originality and
Mm-hmm.
authenticity
Mm-hmm.
because we're getting enough of the bullcrap. We're tired of the bullcrap.
Yeah,
We're tired
there's
of
too many regurgitated like people
exactly.
that would fit into a mold. They got the certain beard and the man bun and the certain look for the guys, a certain look for the girls. It's like
Yep,
we don't want you guys to fit into a mold. We
exactly,
want you to be you. Like
exactly,
I don't.
exactly.
Why would I want 100 friends that look and act the same, that say the same
Exactly.
thing?
There's no uniqueness. There's no personality. There's no variety.
It's exhausting.
And that's why yeah, it's exhausting to doing the same thing over and
Mm-hmm.
over and over and over. And then, when I got fired from my job back in actually last month in February 18th,
Mm.
um, everything happened for a reason. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing happens that's not supposed to happen for you. Some people they take so whatever hardship, and if they may be down and out, you're not down and out. Things are changing for you. Okay. You just have to see it like that.
Well,
Things are changing for you.
they're literally whatever you want them to be.
Exactly. Whatever you think is gonna happen.
Yeah, what you
You know
say is what creates your present moment, and your present moments
exactly.
create your future. And your
Exactly. And a lot of people are not in the present moment.
right, right.
They don't know how to be in the present moment.
Man.
They weren't taught that. We weren't
Mm-hmm.
taught that in school. Everything that I'm learning is through Twitch and grinding and figuring out. Look, you gotta love yourself first.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? You
Mm-hmm.
love yourself, then you start picking yourself up. Yo, I'm the shit. You know what
Yep.
I'm saying? Like
Yep.
I'm the shit. Once you have to tell yourself whatever you need to tell yourself
Oh yeah.
because
You
I
can
I
lie to
know a lot of
yourself. It works.
exactly. See, but you're not lying to yourself. You're just telling yourself something positive.
Well, you're creating a new reality. See, it feels I
Exactly.
had to go through this,
Exactly.
right? I
Yep.
used to talk down about myself because other
Yep.
people talk that way to me, right?
Yep. You
Then
subconsciously pick that up.
yep, and then when you start like I had people go, "How are you so self-assured? How do you know you're that awesome?" Like because I, just ask me, I'll tell you. Like I know because it's me. And
Yeah, yeah,
they're
yeah.
like, but how do you have that confidence? Like, what are you talking about? Like, I don't even understand that side of it.
Right?
Like, how do you not? Like, and I realize now it's a social conditioning thing. This power has been
Yep.
taken away from these kids.
Exactly. It's been taken away and they don't know
Hmm.
how to even pick themselves up,
Yep. Like
you know, and
you're awesome because you think you are, not
exactly. And
because
then whatever
somebody
you
else
think you are,
tells
you
you.
will become, you
Yes.
know?
Yep.
So,
Yep. And
yeah, it's
how you act and talk about other people is just a reflection of you, and
yep,
how they talk to you is a reflection
yep,
of them. So if you're getting
absolutely.
trolled, that ain't about you. That's
Yep.
about that person being bad. Not a.
And with trolls, Twitch has a lot of trolls,
Yeah, that's why
and it's
we switched to D Live, man. That's all
yeah,
that
what I'm
love over
saying?
here.
Like, dealing with the trolls and stuff like that, it just showed me that you can't please everybody. You really can't please all your viewers. You can't please even the people that ride with you that's been with you day one. You still can't please them. Because everybody's different. Everybody's get tickled a different way.
Hmm.
So
Hmm.
with that being said, like I'm glad I experienced what I experienced on Twitch. I'm glad I went through whatever I went through, because it deliberately set me up to be on D Live. And
Mm.
I believe I'm gonna make a deal. I think I'm gonna go full time with D Live, and I just haven't announced it yet.
Yes, you
But
have.
well, right.
Hey, I don't know if you know, but we're
So
live right now. Thank you for that follow, Trout. Yeah, yeah, man,
yo,
we're
what up,
live.
Charles?
So
Yeah,
hold on now, because we're doing the same thing we did before, which is we forgot about those questions, right?
yeah, yeah,
So
yeah. Go
we
ahead.
know why so smooth. Do you want to tell people what your name is? What your first name is?
Oh, my real name is
Yeah,
Gens.
Gins.
Gens. Yeah,
How
like
do you
Benz, but Gens.
G
Guens.
G? Wait, oh shit. Guens.
Yes, Gens.
Gins.
You
Okay,
the first
okay.
you the first person to actually ask me my
Well,
real name
it,
outside of So Smooth.
dude. I'm saying, well, so smooth is easy, right? It's easy to say, it's easy to type,
Yeah,
um, but it's still not you,
yeah,
right?
yeah,
It's your
yeah. I see what you're talking
moniker,
about.
it's
Yeah,
your label, but we're
yeah,
trying to humanize. We're trying to say, well, yeah, but so smooth's got a real name. His mama didn't name
yeah,
him so smooth.
yeah, yeah, yeah. That's true.
Like we know, I found you because of your name. It's like I have 10 years of college art and graphics design and logo creation and all
Wow.
this. So like I understand what you're talking about, and it's a damn
Yeah,
good
yeah,
name. You did a good
yeah.
job.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
But it's nice to know your name's Gins. That
Yeah,
humanizes you.
and you said it perfect too. That's good. A lot of people they don't what wins
Now if you
Gwyn.
showed me the spelling, I would have guessed wrong.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Because you're sounding it out. You're human.
Right,
You just
right,
sound it
right.
out.
Yeah. All right. So your name is Gins. Your handle is so smooth.
Yes,
How
sir.
long have you been streaming total, and what got you into streaming?
Total, I'll say just over 4 years.
Oh wow. Okay.
What really got me into streaming is crazy, right? PlayStation. They had the
Yeah. Sure.
Playroom
Sure.
back in the day,
Hmm.
and they had a streaming uh platform on there was called UStream. I don't know if you heard of UStream. It was you were able to stream through the Playroom to UStream on there. So I started that with my wife.
Mm.
Yeah, I had a Twitch account. I streamed, very, very minute, very, very small streams. I wasn't really serious how I'm serious now.
Hmm.
But when me and my wife, we were testing out the Playroom. It was me and her. we just started playing, and then we started seeing how much feedback we got. We were getting 20 viewers here, 30 viewers here, and we were like, yo, we can actually do something. I can actually do something. But
Mm-hmm.
then, life happened. We had a baby. Well, no, actually, we had the twins. We were in the midst of, streaming, and then next thing you know, we got the twins.
So I was gonna say you
So
have twins. I could hear another baby off screen.
yeah, this is her. The other one, she's in the other room.
Yeah, but I could hear her too occasionally.
Really? Then
Uh
my mic
huh.
is too loud.
Occasionally, but that's awesome. So you have twins as well.
Yeah, so I have a 3-year-old. Well, no, I have a 5-year-old, and then the twins, they're one. So I have three daughters.
Wow.
So
How you
it's
doing? How you doing?
man. Oh, her.
No, no, I'm talking to you. You got four
Oh,
ladies in
me?
the house. You
Oh man.
outnumbered, bro. You
You talk
outnumbered.
about I'll keep it real. It's been hard, trying to like make the schedule, and then, not have your wife feel like you just focus on these people and not
Sure,
you, you know what I'm
sure.
saying,
Oh,
like
it's
that. So,
important. Yeah.
because I told her, look, I'll stop what I'm doing, but she don't want me to stop. You know what I'm saying? She wants me to
Mm,
do what I love. So
mm-hmm.
now I'm really focusing on making time for everybody, because when
Mm-hmm.
you work from home, you forget that make that barrier of,
Yeah.
family time, and because you're at home, so you think everything is home time,
Mm-hmm.
but you have to separate it and make sure that you can give the family time that they need, and then you can give the time that you need.
Exactly.
But me, I never had that. I never had babysitters. I never had. It was like on Twitch. If anybody, I got clips on my Twitch, on my Twitter profile of me holding the girls. Like I'm doing
Mm-hmm.
3, 4, 5 hour streams, holding the girls for at least 2.5 hours. So I'm I could be the poster child. Like, don't stop.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care. Don't have twins now. Of course, you're trying to do what you want to do. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? But plan it out,
By the way,
because you have.
you lost one.
Yeah, she slithered away.
I was to say if the
So we're free
if
now.
well if the guys if his feed cuts out it's because she turned the computer off or
Oh yeah,
something.
right. They did
Hey,
that too one day.
I'm saying streaming happens, brother. Streaming
Yeah,
happens. All
it
right,
happens.
so 4 years ago you started, and
Yep.
let's see what else. Let's see what else. So what do you like to stream? What do you prefer to stream?
Well, good question. I started streaming survival, DayZ. That was one of my main games on Twitch.
Okay.
Role playing,
Mm-hmm.
survival,
Mm-hmm.
I like those type of games. And then I just switched over to battle royale genre. I
Okay.
started playing Fortnite, I started, Apex. So now I'm kind of with D Live, I feel like I can broaden my gaming. I can
Yeah.
kind of
Yeah.
start playing more games without getting the backlash of people just leaving or playing dead games. Not The game is not dead. It's just not being watched on Twitch. You know what I'm saying? It's just
Right, right. But
nobody's
I
watching it.
see, but I don't let that affect me. I play what I want to play, what I'm
Yeah,
going to
yeah,
enjoy
yeah.
playing, because for me, it's not about the game. It's about the community and the interaction with the
Exactly.
community.
Exactly. And that's why I feel like I can build a home here on
Mm-hmm.
D Live and play whatever I want. And because some people, I was playing DayZ one time, and somebody was like, yo, I heard of it, but I never seen gameplay. And it's stuff like that. Like, you bringing new games to people that may not have even seen it because they just haven't been played yet.
Mm-hmm.
So
Exactly. I've had
so
like,
right.
I started playing American Truck Simulator. I never
Oh
had,
yeah, I've seen that too. Yeah, I've
dude, I
seen that.
never had grandeurs of being a truck driver or playing a simulator, but I was
Yeah.
watching a European streamer, Banufong
Hmm.
Jr., playing the European Truck Simulator. And there was something hypnotic about watching him drive down the road, like,
Yep.
and
I've
it,
seen a few of those streams too.
dude. So I just start like 2 days ago. Today's my third day. I love, I love that game. I did, and I found it by watching somebody else play a new game I would never
Yep.
seen.
And you
So,
see, you're open to testing it out.
hmm.
If you didn't test it out, you can't really say you don't like it because you never gave it a chance.
Well, and
You
I've
know.
streamed 24 days straight. I've probably streamed 8 different games or 10 different games. Some of them
Yeah.
for an hour because I was like, yeah, this ain't gonna work streaming
Yeah.
and trying to play this game because I can't do
Yep.
both.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I like to focus on games where I can continue to be connected. But
Yep.
but this is an important point to make for any streamer. if you don't want to be pigeonholed into a single game,
Yep.
you've got to mix it up, or people are going to expect that from you, and
Yep.
your viewership will suffer if you build your stream around how well you can play one particular game.
Yep. Absolutely.
And it
So
also
keep it
takes away the human
PG.
element, right? Then
Yeah.
people focus on the game instead of the streamer.
Yeah. Because you're just okay. I just want to see this gameplay.
Yeah, and they're quicker to hate on you if you can't score higher than somebody else that they watch play the same
Yep.
game,
Yep.
because they're not personally invested in who you are as a person,
Yep. That's
right?
true.
So that's what we're trying to do here is humanize the streamers. Like, we got kids, we got
Yeah.
families, we have relationships, we have
Yep.
lives, we have, and
That's true.
people will be less likely to be unpleasant if you become friends.
Yeah. Yeah. Because you
Right,
already have something in common. You already like games. You already like streaming. So
right, right.
the common denominator is already there. So
Exactly.
I don't understand. You can't really come in here with the negative, because we're all on the same page already.
Hmm. Well,
Like
it's not like I when I watch Twitch, I always felt like a viewer, right? I
yeah,
always
right,
felt like
right. I know
second,
exactly.
to the streamer. And here on D Live, we're all making Lino. We're all locking in Lino, which means you're co-owner of the
Yep,
platform. We're all like streaming and sharing these experiences with each
yep,
other. So when people show up in my chat, they're friends of mine.
yeah.
And if they're new, they either leave quickly because they don't want to be that touchy feely. They're looking for like hardcore gamer,
They can't tap into their emotions. That's all.
right? Right, or they become friends like very quickly.
Yeah, it's
And
one of the two. You're gonna
that's what
find this. Yeah,
that's good though. But it keeps the bullshit off the channel, and
yeah. That's
that's what
true.
I'm about.
That's true. If you go deep and they can't go deep, then it's like, okay, I see what type of streamer here is. They're gonna
Hmm.
know off the bat that you want more than just a viewer and gamer type
Yeah.
relationship.
Like, I
You
don't
know?
care if you're following me. I don't care if you've ever donated Lino. You come in my
Yeah,
chat and you chat me up, we're gonna be friends.
yeah. Because see, the why I really like D Live, they understand the power of the viewer.
Mm.
Without the viewer, there is no. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of
Hmm.
it equally cancels out. If there's no streamer, there's no viewers to watch the streamer. If there's no viewers, there's no streamer. There's no.
Well, if you actually look at I'm an engineer by trade, so if you actually look at like the spreadsheet, the viewer is far more important in terms of numbers of viewers needed to make the streamer successful.
Exactly.
Right? If there was
So
one viewer per streamer, that's not going to work. Nobody
mm-mm,
would be successful. So we
exactly.
actually, the viewer is exponentially
Yep.
more important than the
Yep. And I
streamer.
and I feel with Twitch, they know that, but the viewers themselves don't know that. So they kind of like getting off on they're not knowing of how
Well, the
vital they
problem
are.
is that these platforms do know, and they're monetizing on it instead of trying to provide
Yeah, exactly.
something for the viewer. They're just using it to provide for themselves.
Because I have people they're putting hours in my stream, on Twitch,
Hmm.
and it's like imagine if you would have had Lino or
Right?
or a bit,
Yep.
bits, then you will be okay. Maybe okay, my
Yep.
cell phone is late or whatever. I'm $30 or $40 short. Let me go ahead and cash this out real quick. Boom, boom, boom. Because you gave the support, but you can't
Hmm.
do that with Twitch. Like
Right, exactly.
you really,
I've subscribed on Twitch to a few people, but there was never this ability to so easily and seamlessly donate um,
yep,
like actual currency
yep,
to the people I was watching.
that's
It's
true.
fantastic.
Yeah, you get an emote, you get a sub back, you get all that stuff here too.
Hmm.
And the thing about D Live, they're gonna come off of everybody else's mistakes.
Mm.
They're getting all this feedback. Twitch was trolly, this, that. They're gonna make it where you don't have that
Hmm.
energy.
Hmm.
Because D Live don't have that type of energy. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like with my type of energy that I give off of my stream, it's I'm just gonna coast it out. Because right now, because I know where I'm at, I'm kind of like seeing where I'm at in the midst of the community,
Mm.
and you know I see why a lot of people, they maybe have like 200, 200 followers, and then they have like 3 or 4 viewers. It's only reason because a lot of your following is other streamers that
Right,
have
right,
lives,
right,
that
right.
stream as well, that are watching somebody else or wherever. It's just when D Live hits the viewers
Hmm.
on other platforms that just want to watch, that's when we get a game changer. That's when everyone's gonna find their communities and stuff like that. So I'm along for the ride.
Yeah, yeah. I feel you.
I'm along for the ride, man, because
That's a
it's gonna
good
be.
point. Like there was 2 dozen people in the last interview. Between that interview and this one, like 15 of them started streaming.
You see,
But so you're
and
right.
I've
Like
and I've
it's.
noticed that.
Mhm,
I've noticed that. My very first stream, I peaked at 16 viewers.
mhm.
Epic, epic. I never have that. Never. It's still hard to go. It's still hard to pull 15, 20 people
Oh yeah, yeah.
on Twitch, and I have a 1,400 followers.
Well,
You know what I'm
like
saying?
LT Zonda, when I watched him for 2 years on Twitch before I followed him over to D Live when he switched the beginning of this
Yeah,
year, he had over 400,000 followers on Twitch. But at any given time, there's less than 2 dozen people watching because
yeah.
he got pigeonholed into one specific game. He stopped doing that. It fell off. He switched to D Live, and he
Now he's
people
back on the
people
rise.
well people say that he brought this huge audience. He didn't. He had a small viewing audience when he switched over because Twitch became toxic.
That's
And
true.
when he switched over to D Live, it only took a few weeks, and people were like,
Yeah.
wow, this guy has this infectious energy. He's
Yep.
super supportive, he's super
Yep.
helpful. And now look, you know what I mean?
Yep.
Like that's and so
And he
that's the
took a leap
thing.
of faith.
Oh, he did. He definitely did. Yeah. Like for me, this is just something I do because I love it, right? I don't
Yeah.
I have a
Yeah.
medical retirement from the military, disability pay, like
Oh, thank you for your services, man. I
yeah, yeah.
appreciate
Well,
that.
and I'm just saying so that totally takes the stress off of me. Like I don't have to make money doing this,
Yeah. Yeah.
right? Some people are legitimately trying to pay their bills with streaming, and I what I found is you're going to do better by being real and
Yep.
being consistent
Yep.
than you will ever do by trying to play a game that you're not good at and
Yep.
trying to force
Mhm.
yourself into the mold of the last person you saw be successful.
Yep.
Basically,
Yep.
you're going to be
Absolutely.
successful because you're being you and you're passionate about it, and that bleeds off. People can feel that.
They can feel it. See, that's the thing. It's the energy. It's the feel. It's something that's felt. You can't see what's felt. You know what I'm saying? You can't see that.
Super
You can
Sport,
feel
what's
it.
up? Dude,
What up, Super
apparently
Sport?
that just scared the crap out of me, man. Tidy Labs has been broken all morning, and so I hadn't heard any donation notices
What?
until just now that ice cream. So thanks, man. Woo!
So
That
it's D Live is. I've watched today. LT's on the host, Garth Moore, and right now he's still on front page.
mm.
Like, and he helped 6 other people hit 200.
Oh,
You know,
he's such good people,
like
man.
it's crazy how quickly people respond on D Live. Like,
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
it's I never seen on a platform where, because I was there when Beam, well, Mixer was Beam before it changed to Mixer. So
I mean,
right now
four
it's like,
years, that's a lot of streaming. Like most of us on D Live, we just found streaming and just found D Live, right?
yeah,
And like guys like you who've been on that grind for years,
I've been grinding like,
for
tw- and
years.
and the thing is, it's not. Oh yeah, you're streaming on it right now. Twitch is the hardest platform to stream on.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, I'm coming off of growth. Like, I was playing Fortnite. I was averaging like 10 to 15 viewers. So I'm leaving like kind of the I'm leaving like big momentum.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But it's okay because I want something different. So I have
How
to do something different.
how many times were you interviewed on Twitch?
Never.
Right? So that's already like
Yeah,
different. Different
yeah, in my
feeling.
mind I was like, no, I'm not ready. I'm kind of nervous, but in my other mind, I'm like, yo, this is the opportunity. This is the different things that you talking about,
Hmm.
that you want. There's something different to get different results.
Hmm.
So I was like, you know what? After this match, let me go talk to this guy. He seems cool. I've seen him do multiple interviews. you know what? Shoot, why not? He asked So Smooth to the list. So
Yep.
I appreciate that,
And
man. I
most
really appreciate
see, and people so far, I have not interviewed anyone that has come to me asking for an interview. So far, I've now not saying I wouldn't,
that. Yeah,
but the reason I have the people on that I've had on is because I've been in your channel, I've watched you stream, I've listened to your words, and
yeah.
I feel like you're preaching that D Live love,
I appreciate
but
that, man. I'm trying, man, because it's we have to get away from that old thinking. That old streamer mindset. Oh, I know follow for follow is good. I know it. See, right now, it's not really follow for follow because the follower means something. It's going to that next goal. You know what I'm saying? At Twitch, a follow for follow. Oh yeah, come through. Even a host on Twitch is not effective on D Live. So everything is a little bit more effective
right, but we see, but
on
here's
D
the
Live.
thing though, you still now, I haven't heard the way you talk in new streamers. You're still in the mindset of the old way, which is
A new streamer.
subscribers matter, followers matter, donations matter. They
Who, me?
Yeah, just the way you were saying, like you were talking about follow for follow and hosting and all that. That is what will make you statistically successful, right?
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
how
yeah,
you
exactly.
know you're being statistically
Yeah.
successful.
Yep.
But it's the people who aren't focusing on that, right? Like they're not looking for like bulk
Exactly.
viewers. They're not
You're
looking for
not
bulk followers.
Yeah, they're not looking for that. See,
They're looking for the engagement.
that's not my what's the word I'm looking for? It's not my focus. It's not my
Right,
main
right,
drive.
right,
It's not
right.
what drives me. What's driving me right now is the fact that I can interact with people and I can give people a sense of my thinking that helps them think differently because
Mm.
not too many people are thinking the way I'm thinking. I already know I'm on a different scale. I'm
So let's
thinking,
so let's get into that because you and I kind of talked about that a little off camera, and you said, you know what, I think I've got some knowledge I could drop on these new streamers and the young kids that are just trying to get into this, who weren't
and
given that individualism as a child. They were taught to
they,
conform.
exactly. And that's just school, the school system,
Mm.
and then with my children, I'm not sending them to school, because I feel that, all right, I go deep. Let's go a
Let's
little
do
deep.
it. Let's
All right,
do it.
this is my thinking. We are souls having a human experience. You you,
I
you
agree.
feel like
I
okay,
agree.
boom, you agree.
100%. Yeah.
So that's not religion or nothing. That's just how we are in this planet right now. We're souls having a human experience,
Mm-hmm.
right? There's an energy inside of you, your body, your vessel. You're having a human experience. So now we were taught to experience school, work, college, find a good job, get a nice house, and live happily ever after. This American dream,
Mm-hmm.
and there's a reason that they call it a dream, because it's a dream. But then also in the other sense, they tell you to follow your dreams. But if you're following somebody else's dream, then what are you doing? You know what I'm saying? You're always conforming, like you said.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm trying to tell people you have to just think differently. Just ask questions. Why is it this way and not this way? And a lot of people don't want to ask the questions. They're comfortable. That's a lot of streamers. One key, if you don't get nothing from this stream, you have to get out your comfort zone. You have to get out your comfort zone if you want to see something different. You know,
I agree. I agree. Looks like we have a overseas viewer asking how much can you earn on one live. I know what you're saying. You're asking how much money can you earn on one live stream, but that's that's actually exactly what we're preaching against right now, which
yeah.
is which is if
Don't
you're
think about the money.
yeah, if you're streaming because you think it's going to make you famous or rich,
Yeah.
you're not doing it right. Like
Yeah.
maybe
Because
maybe
the
it
people
will.
that got famous and rich, they were thinking about being famous and rich, but they weren't focused on it. There's a
Yeah,
difference.
you got to be focused on how good is my quality. Am I providing quality content
Yep.
Am I
Meaningful content.
meaningful? Well, that see, and that's something else entirely, right?
Exactly.
Quality,
It's
like you
completely
could
different.
produce a quality stream and
Yep.
not interact with your audience at all,
Yep. Yep.
right? And then that's fine, but that's boring, right? Like if I want to play Apex, I'm going to go play Apex.
Yep.
Why do I have to get the internet involved, right? So if
Yeah.
you're,
Yeah. Yeah.
if your sole focus is on how many followers, how many subscribers, how much donation, that's you're probably not going to be on this Q&A with me, right?
Yeah.
Like if you're an individual who is unique and engaging and entertaining and full of that love, you're in. You're in. You're in the circle. And that's what's so great about D Live as a platform. I found is by and large, most people that are here, they brought that because it was lacking where they were before.
Exactly. And we're all searching for that.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? We're all searching for that, you know, that sense of real, that authentic comfortable, where we can be comfortable in your own skin and don't
Mm-hmm.
be judged by white, black. It don't matter. We
Yep.
we all we all got the same thing. We all gotta pay bills. You
Yep.
see, I haven't really talked about this yet. I'm kind of waiting till I get partnered, and then I kind of, because I'm gonna do things differently because I like, my experience, so I know kind of when to strike. You know what I'm saying? So
Mm-hmm.
I know once I get partnership, that's when you kind of go into that second gear, and then you
Mm-hmm.
go
Mm-hmm.
on to stuff like that. So right now, I'm just networking, getting my name out there. That's what I learned on Twitch. You know, you got to network, get your name out there.
Mm-hmm.
But see, I'm doing it different because the feedback that I'm getting, and I've been on D Live for what, 2 weeks, I'll say, where I had 8 streams, 100 followers. You know, that type of feedback, it's you can't get big headed. You know what I'm saying? You can't get big headed and feel that, oh yeah, I'm the shit. Man, nobody, what do you mean? You just got here.
Well, but
You know
but
what I'm saying?
see, you're hitting on something else. And again, I'm going to say that part of that is still that 4 years experience you've had.
Yeah.
These aren't nameless, faceless people that are watching us stream.
Exactly.
They're real human beings with personalities and names and lives. And like Super Sport Games just said, he said a fellow D Live streamer was
Yep, I
talking in
read
their
that.
Discord, and it aided him in his depression. That's because you're making legitimate human interpersonal connections
And
on
the
a
energy, you're sending out your energy. You have to,
yeah.
it's all energy. You gotta, people gotta feel you out here. Like,
Hmm.
and you have to feel yourself. You gotta
Oh yeah,
think you're
yeah.
you gotta feel yourself some type of way. You gotta be like, look, I'm good. I'm going live. I'm gonna talk to my 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 people, however many, and I'm gonna give them my energy because
Hmm.
that's what they're coming for. They're coming for your energy. They're not coming for the game.
Right,
If
not
you
at
think
all.
if
That's
you
why the
think your
game don't matter.
the game don't matter, if you think your viewers are here for the game, you're sadly mistaken as a streamer.
Right. Yep. Yep.
They're here for you. They're here for energy. They're here for realism. They're here to, because I have streamers that he never talked to his dad, right? This is a guy off of Twitch. One of my mods and great friends. He helped me out a lot. Um he said I helped him talk to his dad for the first time. And I
Nice.
was telling him, like, you know, a lot of men and women, they may have one parent, and some of them are like, yeah, I don't want to talk to my mom. I don't want to talk to my dad. No, you need to, because that's half of you. That's your other half that created you.
Hmm.
And I was telling him like that. I'm like, look, I know your dad may not be best man or whatever, but you need to talk to him. You need to tell him how you feel, because if you don't, it's gonna eat you up,
Hmm.
because that's the person that created you. You need to say what you need to say. Mom, dad, look, mom, I think you should have did this, this, this. Look, dad, I didn't like how you did this, this, this. You say your piece, and then you go on from there. But you can't live your life without knowing who you know. Knowing, but
Hmm.
some people don't get that chance. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So I
actually,
know,
I was adopted, so I didn't meet my birth parents until later in life, and
so yeah,
and
so
there's
it's
some
it's
struggles, right? Like I'm not proud of everything they did. I'm not proud of
yeah,
everything I did, but you can attest to this. Being a parent, you start to realize more. that the mistakes that your parents made
Yep.
weren't necessarily intentional. They were just, they're
Exactly.
doing the best
Exactly.
they can,
And a
you
lot of
know.
people hold their parents, and I was talking to him, I was like, you gotta talk. If you feel like you can't move in life, it's because you haven't dealt with that part of your life. You know
Hmm.
what I'm saying? So once you deal
Hmm.
with that part of your life, and then he was like, yo, so smooth. If it wasn't for you, I would never talk to my dad. And then, next thing he told me, like, yo, me and my dad went out for lunch, and we had a great time. And I was like, yo,
That's awesome.
I'm happy that I what I said makes sense to you.
But
So
you could have equally been hating on him, and he could have fallen into a depression and hurt
even deeper
himself.
depression.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Like that's what we keep hitting on with these Q&As is what you say online on social media, whether
Yep.
you're the streamer or the viewer, has
Yep.
a real impact on other human beings,
Yep.
and y'all need to know that. You need to keep that in your
You have
heads.
power every time you speak. You have power because you are a soul having a human experience. You choose what you want to
Yep.
experience out here.
And your words
Yeah.
create your reality. Your thoughts create
Exactly,
the
man.
possibility of your
Joe,
reality.
I could talk to you all day about this, boy.
Hey, I don't know if you know where you're at right now, but
Man, we have to do something. You know what?
we doing that right now.
We're gonna put something together. We're gonna put something
All
together because
right,
I've been meaning to put different content, and going deep and really trying to
dude.
help these streamers, find out what they like about themselves. Because a lot of people, oh, I'm not this, or I'm not. What do you mean? Like, you have to stop. You are the shit. You have to believe it. You have to tell yourself, look, I got it and I'm doing it. Because if you tell yourself otherwise, then that's what the universe is gonna give you. Whatever you want, the universe
Well,
wants
no, no,
whatever you
no.
want.
It doesn't. No, let's be specific if we're going to talk about it. The
Which
universe
one?
doesn't give you whatever you want.
Oh, no, no, no. Yeah, it doesn't give you whatever you want.
The universe gives you where you put your thoughts, time, and
Yeah,
energy.
there we go. Yeah, I'm glad you cleared that up for me.
Right? Because
That's exactly what I was trying to say. There
you
you
want
go.
to be rich or famous or well known or whatever your thing is, but all you do is spend your time being a fanboy of people that are rich and
Yep.
famous or whatever. That's
There
not
you
you putting in the work to be
exactly.
you. That's you being a fan, and
Yep.
you're just gonna stay a fan,
Yep.
right? So wherever you put your thoughts, your words, and your actions,
You'll
that's
manifest whatever.
right. Like there's this interesting thing that's happened since the internet kind of took over reality,
Yeah.
where people think, well, because anything is available to you instantly. Fatty's back, dropping the heat. Um, I gotta wait for all the music. Oh shit.
Oh, you got it. Yeah.
Fatty.
Over here.
You know I love that ice cream, son. You know I do, man. He dropped a diamond and 9 ice creams. So let's have an ice cream dance because that's all we got time for right now. Shit. Fatty's in the house. Hey man, if you want to come like that, just hold on a second, because now we can't hear so. I love it. I appreciate the love, guys. I really do.
What's up, Fatty?
We're still waiting on your ice cream. He just like drove a big ass ice cream truck and just started tossing them out the window. We just chatting, man. We're keeping it real right now. We went through. We know that So Smooth's name is Guens. We know that he
Guens.
has. See, I just wanted to say it to get because I said it right the first time. His name. I'm just playing with him.
You good.
His name is Guens. Guens. Let me look. Oh shit, I got that right. And no, I'm just playing with him. I'm just playing. But we're learning real things. He's got a set of twins. He has 3 daughters and a wife, which means he needs all the love he can
been
get.
Married for 7 years.
7 years.
Oh, going on 7.
Nice, man. Nice. Yeah. So we were just talking about like manifesting your reality and whatever.
I like that. See, I'm saying we're gonna have a lot of shows coming up, guys. I'm glad I did this. I'm glad I did.
Dude, so my third book, which I wrote really early, is called "Your Brain is the Key to the Universe."
What?
And
you got it.
And the subtitle is "A Comprehensive Guide to Manifesting Your Ideal Reality and World Harmony."
Wow, you wrote that book.
But get this, I'm 10 books in now. That was book 3. I could tell you there are some things that I've learned since then to keep it even simpler, right? I go
Mm,
into like economics and theoretical
yeah.
physics and like all this sort of stuff. It's simpler than that. It's way
Yeah.
simpler than that. Your past does not define who you are at your
Yep.
present moment.
Yep.
Your actions and thoughts and words at the present moment define who you are. And who you are now is different than who you were yesterday,
Yep.
last year. It's different than who you're going to be in a year from now. Like, there's never yesterday or tomorrow. There's only today. There's only
Yep.
right now.
On your
So
right now. Yep.
if you spend today worrying about what you're going to do tomorrow, then tomorrow you're going to do the same thing,
Yep.
right? So today, your thought, well, just know this, it's this simple. Your thoughts create the possibility of your reality, but it's your words and your actions that actually manifest your reality.
Okay. And I'm gonna go a step deeper
All
because
right.
I went your thoughts, you the action, the you thinking, you're manipulating energy. Okay. Let's
Mm-hmm.
go deep, people. You are manipulating energy because this computer was a thought. Okay.
Yep.
This phone
Yep.
was a thought. This camera was a thought. Everything that you see out here in this physical world was a thought.
Mm.
So let's just think of what you can make. Let's just think of what you can manifest. You know what I'm saying? Because I told
Anything.
myself I want to be a streamer. If you read my bio, if you go to my channel and read my bio, this is not a job because the word jobs means bondage.
Mm.
See, a lot of people don't know that. Whatever it goes deep, people. It goes real deep to like craziness to
Our
where
words have been crafted to control us. Like
there
people
you go.
say, like if you guys notice when I come talk to you in the morning, I don't say good morning
Yeah,
because to mourn
it's crazy.
is loss.
There you
Mourning
go.
is to
There
be
you
to
go. See?
lose something. So I say aloha friends,
Yep.
right?
Or
Like
good day.
there's
I say good day.
good day, right? There's all of these words, like your words create and manifest your physical
Your
reality around you.
your words are your vibrations, and then they give out
Right.
frequencies.
Right.
So everything that you have right now was was brought to you, was attracted to you by the way you're thinking. Believe it or not,
Mm-hmm.
you
By
know
your
you
previous vibrations.
exactly, and
Yeah.
the universe speaks. Music sound is a universal
Mm.
language.
Mm-hmm.
So you talking through your voice, you're talking to the universe. That's why they say be careful what you say. Because you can speak things into existence.
Mm-hmm.
But people don't really think of that. They think it's magical. Well, yes, you're in a magical world. That's what's going on. Believe it or not. But people, oh man, yeah, oh that's bullcrap, man. You're just trying to, okay. Then you're gonna do what you did last year.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. I appreciate that you understand, there's that because
Yeah, yeah,
honestly,
that's what I'm on right now. Like really trying to manifest and really trying to be on a higher vibration out here and really trying to, raise the people's vibration that I come in contact with. Like I'm not on that other stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like
mm-hmm.
even with my streams, I don't listen to that type of music because I know it's on a low frequency. I know it's keeping you down. Like, it's
Yep.
the beats bumping,
Mm-hmm.
right? But it's being played on a different frequency. See, people don't know that. You got 432 hertz. That's a universal love. That's the language of the universe. You got 508 hertz. That's a love frequency. People don't know. They don't really think of it. And I feel like I'm just a streamer. I just go a little bit deeper because I care about my streamers. I care about my viewers because I know what y'all need. I know you. I know you're working hard. I know you got things going on. I know you got to pay these bills. You know what I'm saying? That's why me and my wife, we're gonna build ourselves a tiny home,
Mm.
and because we don't want to pay rent in this system,
Mm-hmm.
because we don't want to pay rent because we know you got to put them first. Okay, when you calculate all your bills for the month, who's number one on that list?
Yeah, generally the largest is your
There you
cost of
go.
living, your
There
rent,
you
your
go.
housing. Yeah.
The average person. This is my research that I've done. The average person spends 47% of their salary on housing.
That's off the hook. Like
So
I
my
left
last job,
California because it was over $2,000 for a 2 bedroom, 1 bath house.
my last job in 4 years, I worked there 5 years. In 4 years, I made $158,000. Where is it?
Right.
Where is it's rent, paying car bills,
Mm-hmm.
insurance, all this stuff. I'm not talking about food and stuff, people. This is stuff that you got to get. I'm talking about stuff that we were told that we needed that we don't need right now.
Mm-hmm.
You need a car to work. You don't need that. You need a car, but you don't need that $20,000 car. You saying you need a job, but you may not need that $20 an hour job because you don't know what you got to do for that $20 an hour.
Right.
So it's to the point where, like, we were told all these things, and as an adult, that's not what I want. I don't want a big house. It's not big house. You got to mow the lawn. Then you got to make sure everything is fixed. Then you got to make sure your insurance is good. Then you got to make sure the mortgage is paid. Then you did lock you in for 30 years, not
Right.
just a year, 30 years. So are you willing to do what it is that you're doing for that house for 30 years? See, me, I could stream for 30 years. Easy. 10 years. Are you thinking that far ahead?
Mm-hmm.
Some people, oh, I'm not thinking that far. You have to think. Are you willing to do what you're doing for the long time? Because that's what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Are you willing to have this experience for a long time? Because again, you're a human having a soul, your soul having a human experience.
Right.
You can choose to go to work 9 to 5, get off at 5 o'clock, have dinner by 6 o'clock, and then wake up and do it again. Or you could choose to, do whatever, be an artist, go sing in front of thousands of people, or whatever it may be. But you have to know what it is that you want to do out here.
Yeah,
And
and
it's
your passion is going to be the one thing you'll be successful at
that
because
exactly.
it's the
And
only
that
thing you'll put
passion,
enough energy and time into.
there you go. There you go. And I know
Mm-hmm.
a lot of people that's streaming right now that is going to rent, is going to the light bill. You see, me, when I build my tiny
Mm-hmm.
home, I'm not going to have rent because I'm going to have a tiny home. I'm going to get a step van and I'm going to soup it up. It's going to take time. See, but I'm ready for the process.
Mm-hmm.
I'm ready for the days to come, and I'm banging two nails together, making my shelf. I'm making my bed. I have everything I need. I know what I need to do. Now you have to live. You have to live now. You know, Once you figure out what you want to do, see, I'm different from other streamers because I feel like I found my purpose.
Mm-hmm.
Like if I lost my job and I didn't find my purpose, I would have been lost like a dog.
Mm-hmm.
What do I do? How do I support my family? What are we gonna do? I got five. I got three. I got four people depending on me. Whatever it may be. But I found my purpose. My purpose is streaming. My purpose is to use my energy to touch other people and make them think differently. I don't want you to think like me. I want you to think differently and find out what works for you. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying? So
just teach people to be introspective, basically.
exactly. Go inside. Go
Yeah.
find out what you're not what you're looking for is not out there.
Well,
Let me
your
just tell you
truth,
that clear.
like I think it was a Buddha said, there are many
Yeah.
religions on earth as there are
Uh-huh.
people, which is just another way to say your reality is completely unique. You're not going to find what you're looking for in anybody but yourself.
Exactly. And
You,
then that's another thing. We weren't taught how to go within ourselves and
right.
find our 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 shine. You know what I'm saying? We weren't
Right.
taught that. We were taught go to school. Yo, he got this. Yo, what he got? Or his parents got. You don't know what the parents got to do for
Right.
that kid to get that. You know what I'm saying? You don't know. You don't know the parents got to work 12 hours a day, 40 hours a week, this that, just for them kids to have that iPhone.
Well,
You know what
and
I'm
the other
saying?
dude, and the thing is too, like I know this having brothers, but also having two sons.
Yeah.
My brothers, every one of us is different.
Exactly.
Both my two kids, they couldn't be more different, night and day.
Yeah.
So it's not about like who your parents were or any of that. It's
Exactly.
about what you
Exactly.
do with it. Like and we
You know.
all got bad stuff, we all got good stuff, but are you pushing your passions? Are you speaking well of yourself and others?
Exactly.
Because that's what's going to push your success. not like tricking, juking the system, right? Super Sports said he's 6'4", so a tiny home would need some tweaks.
Yo, I'm telling you, when people see, this is my whole vision. I'm gonna have a tiny home, and then I'm gonna build me a streaming studio.
Mm,
So I'm gonna be traveling in my tiny home, and I'm gonna have my streaming studio in the back, and I'm gonna be a traveling so smooth studios, and I'm gonna be going everywhere
nice.
because I can stream anywhere. You know, I'm not bound to nothing. Okay, we're not bound to this, people. You're not bound to that job. You know what I'm saying? Just like how you found that job, you can find another one that makes you more happy, or you can find something that
Well,
goes with your lifestyle.
well, I was gonna say if we're being specific.
Yeah,
Your job is not. By the way, your camera's lagging a little bit. It just caught
it
up.
is.
It just caught up. But yeah, well, yeah, there it goes a touch. I don't know what you got going, but just so you know, your
Maybe
voice
I'm
is
moving too
coming.
much.
No, it's freezing a little. Your voice is coming through clean though. If you don't move too much, they won't know.
Right. I got.
You just look pensive and
Yeah,
yeah, yeah. No, so
it's
so
laggy bad.
so the interpersonal relationships are what's important, guys, right? The time you spend
Yep.
with your family, the time you spend
Yep.
with your kids, your friends, even people you don't know. That's how you make friends, right? You have a real legitimate interaction with another human being. You ask them their name, you ask them how they're doing, and you legitimately care and listen. That's how you meet new people. That's how you gain new followers. That's how you become successful. Not
Yep.
because you went into some trickery business where I follow you,
Mm-hmm.
you follow me. Like, I don't need you guys lurking in my channel. And what I'm learning now, lurk means is I'm going to be streaming, but I'll open up your channel in another tab so you have another follower. That doesn't help anybody.
Yeah, that doesn't.
It
That makes it even more harder because you got somebody watching,
Well,
and
you think you got somebody watching, but then you're asking questions and trying to engage.
and there you
Nobody's
go.
talking. That's because they're not there, right? Like I'm here for the interaction. I'm here to meet people. That's why we're doing these Q&As.
Yep.
Like I
And
legitimately care.
that's one of the main reasons why I'm coming over to D Live is because I have mad lurkers, like people that watch. But I tell you, put a one in the chat. You can't even put a one in the chat, and you've been watching me for 3 hours.
Yep.
You know,
Well,
and it's not. I don't want to knock my people, but like, sometimes I just want interaction, a little bit more interaction, so I can feel that what I'm saying is not just going into, not falling on deaf ears, maybe, So, and I just feel like D-Live helps with that because they give you engagement bonuses.
right,
So,
right. I like
you
that,
know,
because like sure donations affect that, but they're definitely not the larger portion of that. It's about are your community interacting with you,
exactly.
right? That's because like Super Sports saying people do that kind of stuff to pump up their viewer count. Well, yeah, but again, like what we're talking about, dude, we're not looking at follower counts. We're not looking at viewer counts. We're not looking at subscriber numbers.
Yeah.
We're looking at are we providing quality content? Are we being helpful? Are we being supportive? Are
You
we
being
being
genuine, you
genuine?
know?
Yeah, and are we engaging with our viewers? Because these aren't second class anonymous
Yeah.
drones. These are living human
Not
beings.
bots. Like Twitch has a lot of bots. Like
Yeah, and see there
I'm like,
were
how is this person and the same person as all these 30 other streams? Every
right,
stream I
right.
go to, you got freaking this person. I'm like, okay, Twitch, I don't understand what is going on, but it make you guys make it real hard to be like not be real, but you make it real hard to get a sense of like how you doing in the stream because you
Well,
don't
yeah,
really
but see,
know.
but the problem with like that particular platform for me personally, because I just
Yeah.
found streamers like as a thing to watch in
Yeah, yeah.
2017, right? I didn't even know that was a thing that
Oh,
people
okay,
did.
okay.
And I found it because my sons were watching it.
Okay.
And I was like, okay, what are you guys doing on the phone? Let me check that out. Right.
Yeah.
So what I found on there was it all comes down to you have to play the same game every day for years in a row. You have to be
Yes,
the
sir.
best at the game. And
Yes,
if you
sir.
try to have a conversation or play a different game or you're having an off day, people riot,
Yep, that's
right?
true.
And like that's why I never streamed. I would have never streamed on any. I never Facebook lived. I never YouTube
Yeah.
lived, right? Like, what's the point in that? I don't
So D
understand
Live
that.
is D Live is your first?
D Live, D Live is the reason I'm streaming. Like
Wow.
I've written 10 books, right? Like 8 of them are on online right now. You can Kindle paperback. I hired voice actors, right? Like I've been traveling, and they're all
I'm sorry
nonfiction.
to interrupt, but
Yeah, yeah.
I just want to hit on voice acting. That's something I do wanna I do wanna venture out
You've
because I
got a
got,
great voice for it.
yeah, a lot of people say I got, I got that radio voice, and stuff like that. And I was
But voice
like we'll
acting
talk.
is a legitimate like career. That's a
Yeah,
skill, right?
that's legitimate.
Like I've never read my own books because I can write the
What?
story, but I can't maintain a clear voice. Like I get emotional, right? My son died at 2, was dead for
Wow.
10 minutes and they brought him back to life, right?
What?
Like I couldn't read you that story and keep it,
Yeah.
keep the voice acting. I get choked up, right? So it's a serious. Yeah, yeah, we're not hating on lurkers, Aaron, that are actually there listening,
No, we're just talking
engaging.
about we're talking about like Twitch lurkers, like
Yeah, yeah,
not D
we're
Live
saying
lurkers.
like if you just come open a tab and it's muted and you don't even know that I'm
Yeah,
live,
you can't
that's
even how you
yeah,
that's I
that's
don't
not
think that's
helpful.
lurking.
No, no.
Yeah, you giving me a view, but in a sense, lurking is it's being engagement, but like how can I put it? Like you're engaging, but you're just not.
Well, like I call lurking if I go into full screen mode on somebody's stream because I want to just watch what they're doing and I'm not interacting with chat. I consider
Okay,
that lurking.
okay, yeah,
But
that's yeah, that's
what I found out was that's not what most people mean by lurking. Most
yeah. They're
people mean
lurking
they,
like 4 or 5 tabs
yeah,
and
yeah,
all of them muted.
yeah, exactly. And that's
Yeah,
not helpful.
that's the
That's not
lurking we're talking
helping your
about.
friends. That's not, yeah, it pumps up your stats artificially. That's
Mm-hmm.
exactly what we're trying to avoid with D Live. We
That's why
don't want to.
I know we keep bringing up Twitch, but that's the only thing I can have to compare to. You know what I'm saying? So, like with Twitch, hosts don't count, raids don't count. Um, None of that stuff counts towards your average.
Hmm.
You have to have 75 concurrent viewers. So you pretty much got to be on
Oh,
Zonda's level for 60 days, for almost 90 days.
damn.
You know, grinding it out, and they want you to have 75 viewers. And
So no wonder it promotes toxicity.
exactly. And then no wonder they promote lurking. They promote like I'm in certain communities that they have a Discord. They have like certain level point systems, and then they got like a diamond, platinum, silver, bronze, and then when you get X amount of points and you level up into platinum or diamond, those people get the most views because they, I guess, racked up the amount of points through lurking and chatting. And if you chat, you
Mm-hmm.
get 250 points. It's a good system, but it kind of, like you said, bottlenecks. It's not really viewer engagement because
Right,
at the end of the
right.
day, I can have the banging computer and have 10 tabs open, and I'm getting points while I'm streaming, mining points. You know what I'm saying? And then
Mm-hmm.
when I go live, I got the whole server in my stream. But the moment I lose that platinum or diamond, I go back into silver. There's nobody in your streams. You didn't build
Mm.
nothing. You didn't build nothing solid. You know what I'm saying? I'm always
Yeah, yeah.
tabbed.
Yeah, like I like what Supersport was saying. Like I think it was about some people just like to listen. Like what I'm doing here, what we're doing here is basically a live podcast.
Yeah,
So it's ideal to listen to, right?
yeah,
Like
yeah, yeah, yeah.
in the mornings when I come downstairs, this is my streaming studio is basically my downstairs, and the kitchen is right in this room at the end of the
Nice.
room. So I'll come in, turn on my favorite streamer, and I'll go make coffee and I'll make breakfast and I'll be, I won't be sitting in front of the keyboard, but I'm listening, right?
Yeah.
And then every once in a while I come, if I hear something where I want to interject or make a comment or ask a question, I'll come over, type that in, drop some Lino, and because if you guys, if you want to get your streamers' attention, you drop Lino. That get they hear the music, they see the thing, like it's a
Yeah,
visual way.
that helped out a lot too. Like they'll be like, "Yo, let me get this
Mm-hmm.
guy's attention."
Mm-hmm.
You drop a lemon, even one lemon.
Yeah,
The alert goes
anything,
off,
anything.
and it's
Yeah.
like, "Oh snap! Let me, oh
Yeah,
snap!"
because I get, dude, this new
My seed.
game, this American Truck Sim I start playing, I be getting tunnel vision on the road. You be trying to
Oh
like,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
you know,
Keep the steering up and everything.
oh my God, dude, I played this morning. I was half asleep. I came around this one corner too hot because I was looking at chat and not paying attention. I hit a bus head on, totaled my truck.
What?
Oh my God, it was the
It's
worst.
like that for real? So it's like a legit.
Dude,
You got to fix your truck
I
and
had to
everything.
pay $13,000 because I totaled the truck right then and there just to keep
Wow.
driving. Then the job was $31,000. When I got there and finished the job, they penalized me $28,000 on damage.
What?
It cost me $10,000 to do that run. Like I lost all of the 31,000 and an additional 10 out of my pocket. It was
Wow.
it's legit, man. It's the struggle is real on American Truck
Wow.
Simulator.
That's
But
crazy.
it's fun anyway. I'm just saying it's all fun and games because
Yeah.
honestly, like I don't really care. It happened. I fixed it. We moved on. We all laughed about it. It makes for good content.
Yeah.
But again, like what we're saying is we want to make sure with these Q&As that people understand there's a human element to this. We're not here to smash a particular game. We're not
Yeah.
here to set record numbers with
Yep.
streamers or followers. We're not here to take money out of your pocket,
Yep. Because
right?
we see for me, I'm glad you said that. Because I'm the type of streamer like I'm not I'm not paying rent. You know what I'm saying? Like I refuse to pay rent. So I'm not gonna ask you to pay for something that I refuse.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like so when people decide to donate to So Smooth, you're not paying my rent. You're keeping the internet on so I could go live so you guys could talk to me. And you're putting food on the table and accommodations.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? My cell phone so I could tweet out. You know what I'm saying? Everything is tied in together.
Mm-hmm.
But as far like for me, like this is just me. Like I'm not paying rent because I don't want y'all busting y'all asses out here. I want y'all to be out here and doing what y'all love. You know what I'm saying? If you want to go to the beach and sip a tea, hey, I want you to go to the beach and sip a tea. You know, I I don't
But
want you.
there are viewers who like supporting you. Like they'll know now. You have 3 kids. You have a set of twins. You have a
Yeah,
marriage you've been
yeah,
in for 7 years.
yeah,
They're gonna be invested when you get to know them like this.
yeah.
They're gonna
Exactly.
go, dude. I want to buy you guys dinner tonight. Let me toss a
That's true.
couple
Yeah,
ninja
yeah, yeah,
guineas.
yeah.
Like, oh,
That's see,
you
and
you dropped your phone in the toilet. Let me donate
yeah,
so you can get
that's
another
how I
one.
want to keep it. Like I want to keep it like it's not bill. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't want to have that associated with my content. You know what I'm saying? Like I want
Right,
it to
right.
be like when you support, you literally support. Like you got me some Pampers. Like you got me baby wipes.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You didn't pay for this big ass house for 30, even for the last 25. You know what I'm saying? No, no, I don't want that. I can't put that on my people. I can't because I don't want that for myself. You know what I'm saying? I want everybody to do what it is that they want to do. I know it's going to be hard,
Well,
but
that's about spreading that love. That's what we were talking about. This isn't
yeah,
about getting you guys to follow us because we think we're special. This is
yeah,
about all of us helping each other along because life is hard.
and maybe you have something that helped me. It
Mm-hmm.
helped me push me up because this is something I always wanted to do. Sit there and just talk because I never got a chance to do that on Twitch because I feel like I had to play the game. Like
Mm-hmm.
it was to the point where I didn't even play games without streaming. Like I had to stream and play. So where was
Yeah.
the time for myself to enjoy the game? I never
Actually,
had the time to enjoy the game.
I've only, like I said, I'm new to streaming, right? So I've only been streaming 24 days straight,
Wow.
and interesting thing was you have that knee jerk reaction. I've got to play games. I've got to try to fit in, but I wasn't doing well. I was bored. I didn't want to play the games I was playing.
Yeah.
There were no viewers or 1 or 2 viewers, and I was like, you know what? I'm not a gamer. I'm not a hardcore streamer. Like I'm
Yeah.
not going to fall into that trap. I'm going to be Aloha Joe because that's who I am. I have to use the name Author Joe Holt because Aloha Joe's copyrighted and I don't want to run into any issues, you know.
What?
But
Yeah.
but like I live a life of aloha. Like I'm friendly and open and willing to
Yeah.
help anybody at any time because that's how I feel. That's how I live, right? And so the fact like streaming was just another way to meet more people like that,
Yeah.
right? So I didn't come on here to try to get 1,000 of you to follow me and donate 100,000 Lino so I
Yeah.
could be a global partner. What does
Right.
that even mean, right? Like
Of
I
course. And then what are you gonna do after you get global partner? You know what I'm saying?
Right. Well,
Like,
that leads to depression. Some of the biggest YouTubers that have ever been interviewed about
exactly. They
that,
hit that peak, and then
they were
what?
depressed as hell when they were the most
Exactly.
successful because it's
Yep.
empty and it's based
It
on
you up
statistics instead of real
exactly.
interpersonal relationships.
And people worrying about how many subs you got. They don't even worry about that you got in a car accident yesterday. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? They don't even
Right.
worry about like
That's what I was
you.
just saying with Aaron. Like Aaron's trying to go back AB F4
Hold
TV
on 1 second. I
fire.
do apologize. 1 second.
Yeah, yeah. That's,
Mind if I 1 second?
he's trying to go back to school. He's trying to help other kids like have a better life and have um, a chance at improving their position social economically everything, you know. That's real love, man. That's legitimate love. And see, I don't even mind right now, guys, that he had to get up and go check on his family, right? Like he's got 3 young daughters in the house. He's got a wife. He streams from home, like all of us or most of us. Very few of us actually have a separate space outside of the home. Hey, what's up, Sig? Sig's in the house. Yeah, we're chatting it up. This is our third Q&A today. We're right now we're hanging out with So Smooth, and he's chasing his twins around real quick. But I really appreciate. Oh my God, 4 ladies in the house. That dude, I said he needs the love. Gamer Hub, thank you for that follow. Aaron, I appreciate you being in here. Z, you know I love you, girl. Look at this. Actually, there you go, Z. You don't even know yet, but something just happened. Fatty, dude, come on, man. When are you gonna be on my show? I know you will. I know you'll say yes. When do you want to be interviewed, dude? What do you've been in here for all 3 of these streams. We're gonna have to get you in here. I have questions for you, man. Questions. Look at her cute little face. Oh my God, she's such a cutie. Look at that. There's 2 of them. Now I don't know which one he was holding before. Damn, did you just sit in their lap? Did you just sit in their lap?
No, they're sitting behind me.
That's so awesome, man. Now I don't know which one you was holding earlier.
I was holding the other one.
The one on the right?
Yeah.
She's
okay.
like,
I
hey, man.
apologize for the crying, guys.
No, don't even sweat it, man. That's what we're saying, dude. We have families. We have lives.
I gotta hold them. I have to hold them.
No problem, Z. No, I was just saying I tossed you moderator because you're awesome and you're always in here rocking it out.
Okay. Here.
How cute. They're such cuties, man.
This is what I do every day. When I was on Twitch grinding,
yeah.
Newborns, bro. Newborns.
How old are they now?
Right now they're 1.
And your other daughter?
She's 5.
Man, so you have 2 1-year-olds, a 5-year-old, and you're married.
Yep.
7 years. And that's awesome.
Officially went full-time streaming like February 20 something after I got fired.
Okay.
So
that's awesome, man.
Out here, people. So if you see me on D Live, this is my lifestyle, man. This
Dude,
is what I do.
Here, look, I'm gonna put this in chat. So Smooth. That's who we're talking to today, guys. If you don't know him, definitely drop by his channel. If, like I said, we're not minding follows here, but I'm saying if you want to know another incredible human being, follow So Smooth. He will chat you up. He will put beautiful stuff in your ear on a daily basis. Like, you know what I mean? I'm serious. Like I don't go find like the most successful streamers and try to get them on the show.
You go find real deal people. Like
yeah.
Just a person, you know?
Yeah, and this isn't about making you more famous. This is about helping people know who you are. right?
That's
As
true.
on a
I'm
real
glad that you're
level.
doing this because nobody has done that on Twitch. Like not that I know of. And you have a lot of people that can do what you're doing and put a lot of people on. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah,
Like
yeah.
a
What's up,
lot of
Uber?
people.
Yeah,
Yo,
man,
Uber,
and
appreciate that
that's
follow.
yeah, you guys are awesome. Yeah, like Z, she says she feeds off the energy. That's what all of the viewers, the reason that a viewer will bother to be in your channel and interact with you is because you're putting off that energy. Fat headed noob, what's up, man? Everybody's waking up. What's up? What's up? Six
Everybody's coming
Springs.
back, huh?
Six Springs has a 3-year-old, 9 and 15-year-old, and that's
What?
wait, dude,
With no lady in the house?
that's
Hard work?
legit. That's legit.
Wow.
Dude, I feel you, brother. I feel you, man.
Respect for that. Like for real, for real.
No, we're like I was talking to Smooth about coming on, and he's like, "Well, I got my babies and stuff, and wait till they're not
Yeah.
cry." I go, "No, bring them on. That's exactly what we're talking about. That's exactly what we're talking about. We're in
I
here
just
putting
gotta
a
keep it real,
face,
man.
dude. We're in here putting a face to streamers. We are not talking floating heads that only exist on
Yeah.
the internet.
Yeah.
We are
You're not
real
an
people.
avatar, okay?
Yeah, yeah, exactly. You're not an avatar either out there, guys. You are beautiful, incredible human beings, and if you don't know that yet, welcome back. You're incredible, and all you have to do is tell yourself you're incredible, and spend your time
Stop,
around
stop.
other people who think they're incredible and who think you're
Exactly.
incredible.
You have to surround yourself with like-minded people, people that think like that you know what I'm saying, that feel like that want happiness for themselves and other people.
Yeah, Uber's
Because
Uber's making a joke. He goes, "Oh, you want crying babies? I got you."
I'm telling you, I got you for real.
Dude, the struggle is real, man. The struggle. I got two boys, man. I feel you. I understand. But
No, mama.
the thing that's amazing about D Live is we're family, right? Like we're
Yeah.
not just I'm not a streamer, you're not a viewer. We're friends.
Yeah.
We could be family. Like I've got phone numbers. Fathead just coming in hot. Like I've got people's phone numbers. I've got Diamond, Fathead, dude, man, playing that music. That song, dude, shine on, you crazy diamond, man. That's exactly what we
See,
were just
I
talking
wasn't blessed
about,
with no boys. I wanted a boy, but I gotta wait till
dude.
I
So
these
well, so it's.
grandchildren come in.
I was thinking I wanted girls. I had boys. Now my boys are having girls. So you may still get your luck, dog. You just
Me?
gotta wait. You gotta wait
Oh
20
yeah.
plus years.
I gotta wait. I'm trying to wait. No, I don't want them to have kids and when they
Dude, you
30.
say that. I didn't want my kid to start as early as he did, but here we are. You know what I
Right?
mean? Like you can't pick. You don't get to pick that, Dad. You don't get to
Right?
pick that, buddy. Like my grandma said, she started having kids young. My mom had kids young. I had two boys in my early 20s. My
Yeah,
sons.
I wanted them in the 20s because I'm like, I'm not gonna be 40 chasing around a 10-year-old. I can't do it. Right?
Aaron said he's got 200 plus kids to attend to off stream. Yep.
Oh yeah, he's a coach. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, that's it. He said to me earlier on stream, I don't have any kids. I was like, what you talking about? You don't have any kids. He was like, oh yeah, I guess I do. What you
And
want to talk about?
the fact that AB, you know what I'm saying? Like, here, bring some water.
I love that they both talking, dude. They both trying to be involved. I love it.
Talk
They
too
both
much.
waving
AB,
and
AB's a coach, you know what I'm saying? Like, AB, bro,
yeah.
you listening right now, bro. What you doing, a lot of people don't do. You know what I'm saying? To one, put yourself first, and then two, put the other kids that's not your kids first.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because these kids got a lot of stuff going on. Mom working, dad working, and stuff like that. And you are their scapegoat. You know what I'm saying? Like
Right,
you
right.
keep them off the street. You know what I'm saying? And the fact that you streaming, and then once you get set in your career, that can be a backup plan for somebody who's he was a basketball player or soccer player or whatever, and then maybe because only a handful of people going through that lifestyle,
Mm-hmm.
into that national professional this lifestyle. But the fact that you're gonna be able to give people another way out, they don't gotta go to school and college and bang out these simple grades. Hey, shh. Hey, 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 hey. You know, they don't
That's.
gotta. Hey,
I
they
love their
don't gotta.
chatter, dude. That don't bother me a bit.
Man, I get tired of it. They don't gotta. You know, they don't gotta go to college and grind out and have that as a second plan. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause you know, I respect you for that, bro. Like, keep doing what you're doing, bro, and
Yep. Yep.
just make sure these kids have the right knowledge to do what they want to do, man. Because they're really not telling these kids in school that you can be something out here. You don't have to be a super LeBron James or or
Or a Lejean
whoever.
Brames.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. You don't got that. You can be at home and play your game
Mm-hmm.
and and take care of yourself. You know what
But
I'm
you
saying?
can,
You don't
but
gotta
you can also reach out to people on here on D Live
exactly,
streaming and make a
exactly.
genuine impact.
So I respect that, bro, and that means a lot, bro. That's what's up.
That's so
Because
awesome, dude.
you are a link. You could open up so many doors for these kids like they don't even know.
We need to teach them daddy. Do they know daddy?
Nah, you don't want to teach them daddy. You don't want these kids making more kids.
Oh
you're
shit!
not.
Here we go. I was saying they keep
You're not
saying
gonna.
mommy, mommy. I
Oh
was
yeah,
just
yeah.
trying to
They're
throw. I was
talking
trying to
now.
throw. I'm not talking about that kind of daddy. It's a
Oh,
family
we're talking about
show.
that. We're talking about these
It's a
girls. Hey,
family show,
hey,
man.
stop. Yeah, you're right. My bad. Say that, daddy.
His mind went straight there. I mean, I know you so smooth, but no, that's awesome, guys. Well, I mean, I don't know if you guys know, but he actually stopped his stream just to come over and chat with us today.
Oh yeah, I was playing Apex Legends.
Because we're just trying to spread that D love, man. And this guy, he's definitely on that trip. He's, I try not to get too esoteric on you guys,
Oh no, that's what we need though.
but I was gonna say, Smooth was like, do it, drop that knowledge. So
You got to.
we
That's the
may be
thing that
getting
we
into
need right
that.
here.
Yep.
So that's something that I really want to get into. The universal talk and stuff like that,
Mm-hmm.
and
Mm-hmm.
really having people manifest their dreams because they don't believe that it can be done. You know what I'm saying? Just because they haven't seen nobody do it. You haven't seen the magician pull that out. Pull that cat out the bag. You haven't seen that.
Right, but
It's
we all have our own journeys. So like you're
exactly.
not gonna find happiness
Hey,
by chasing somebody else's dream.
yeah, exactly.
You got to find what you're passionate about and do that. Like I'm passionate about cultural anthropology, which is
Yeah,
interviewing other people, going into other societies with fresh eyes, right? No, I have no bias either way against you, good or bad. I'm going to
yeah,
come at you with the same respect I do with everybody, and it's going to be your interaction that deems if we have a relationship, because
yeah,
I'm gonna give you love. I'm gonna come at you like a friend, right? Like a brother. And if you come at me with that, like Z was saying earlier, sometimes it's hard making friends because there's bad apples. Yeah, but
yeah.
you don't have to give them any energy.
Yep. You don't have to show them nothing.
You just
That's how you diffuse them.
you step
They
right around
feed
and
off
keep
the energy.
walking, and then they
Yep.
like, wait, what happened? Normally,
Hey.
people interact when I get negative, and you're like, I ain't got that kind of time.
Yep.
I'm just
The
gonna
moment you
walk
give
off.
them, the moment you say something to that negativity, you don't give them power already.
Yep. Yep. Like in one of my books, I wrote, like, you want to know how to handle somebody who's standing in front of you talking mad shit? Just be like, just put your hand up in front of their face real quick, like that. And they're going to stop for a minute. And then you just take a step to the left and you go right and you just walk away. I guarantee you, you will make an impact in their life more than you would if you stood there like feeding into their hate.
Yeah, going back and forth, back and forth.
Yeah.
Next thing you know, you feel like them. So now
Yeah,
you got their energy now.
exactly. Because they're sucking your good energy. You're
Yep.
in exchange becoming more negative yourself, and it legitimately affects you.
Yep.
That's why I was
Misery
saying,
loves company. Hey.
like on here, I'm surrounding myself with beautiful people, right? People that are real, that are like doing the thing and trying to be helpful and supportive and loving, and not because it helps them, but because it's just a good way to live.
Hey.
That like they
I'm
got their
sorry.
own language, don't they? The two of them.
They're always fighting. They're always fighting. Always.
Really, I always heard that twins like couldn't get enough of
No.
each other.
They she will bite her. She'll bite her, right? when she takes something and
Oh
then
snap!
she be pushing her off the chair, stuff like, and we got tile on the floor and stuff like it's it's a lot of work.
That's a full
It's a lot
time
of work, man.
job, man.
It's a full-time job on
So
top of a full-time
so
job.
what's it like? Like okay, so your first daughter, you had one baby, and you're like, oh, this is new life and great, right?
Yeah.
Then you're like, wife's pregnant again, and then she has two babies at the same time. Did that
Yeah.
change? Did that change like how you approach parenting?
Um, Not really. I mean, I don't really know because it's all new, so I didn't really know
Right, right.
how to take it. I just knew that all right, it's gonna be two. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Dude, here, look, I'm gonna put. I don't know if you know him. I'm gonna put his name in chat. I just interviewed King Rainmaker. King Rainmaker has twins, young twins, so
what?
who are a little bit older than your kids. So,
I follow him too. I gotta be in. I gotta.
dude, you need to go be like, "Yo, King, I got that twin thing, man. Help me out.
Right.
Like, drop some knowledge, man. Drop some
I'm telling
knowledge."
you.
I'm serious. King Rain, he's good people, man. He's got three kids just like you, a wife, and he's a full time active duty soldier.
What?
Yep,
That's
and
crazy.
he's full time streamer too. And so
Dang.
he
See.
puts in the talk like you were saying, like his kids will be right off stream, right? His wife will be right off stream, and they're very much involved in the stream, not directly, but in supporting
Yeah.
him and helping allow him to do
Yeah.
what
My
he
wife, she
does.
came. I remember I was at work working this 12-hour job, and my wife came home and was like, "We gotta talk. We gotta talk." And it's like she had like a vision. She seen me like, she seen me. I guess she seen me doing something with the stream, and she had a vision or something. And she was like, "Look, we gotta go. You gotta go all out." And then from then on, she like at first it was little arguments here and there,
Mm.
because she felt like she didn't have enough time, and I was always focused, and that's another thing. Like us as streamers focus so hard, what I'm
Yeah.
saying on. We focus so hard that we lose the sight of that. We're trying to grow this thing, but this seed that we planted and is growing is gonna grow. Put you don't have to drown it with water. You know what I'm saying?
Well, but
Like,
the thing that I think is important that we mention in different ways is it's easy to get sucked into an
yep,
online reality as your full
yes,
time reality.
yep,
You have
exactly,
to you have to continue to be engaged. You have to take care of your human body. You need to
yep,
get sleep. You need to drink
yep,
fluids. You need
yep,
to maintain your personal relationships, whether it be
yep,
family, friends, wife, children,
yep,
right? Like that's why we're doing these Q&As. Like we're humanizing streamers to say, look, maybe I can't stream today. Maybe I can, but I look like shit and I can't play. That's because something happened with one of my kids. That's something happened with me. I just had surgery. Like, whatever the thing is, like then people are supportive and loving instead
yeah,
of hating on you. You know what I mean?
yep,
Yeah, yeah. It's crazy important, man. Those kids,
yeah.
I'm
So
trying to keep talking to you and I keep looking over at the Discord video call to watch your kids play.
they're just grabbing everything. Like before, it was easier,
The struggle's real.
but man, see, when I first started, I was playing PUBG, right?
Mm,
And I was like, you know what? I got to use what I got. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't put them down because my wife needs a break. You know what I'm saying?
right,
Like,
right.
what type of husband would I be? First, I'm gone all day at work, and then I'll stream for 6, 8 hours. Like, that doesn't make any sense. It's a job for her too.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It's
Well,
a mental stress.
it takes the support of your significant other, especially if you
Yeah,
have children together, to be a successful streamer.
yeah.
Period.
Because
Period.
it's someday I know on here I gotta really, because I'm so sucked in. Yo, D Live, I gotta grow and this and that. But it's like, hey, 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 you don't have to go that hard anymore. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? D Live is new. D Live is doing all the work in the background to get you where you need to be at.
Yep.
Right now,
Yep.
just go live, put your face on there, and just talk to the people. You don't
Yeah.
have to
Yeah.
do you don't have to do these grind sessions like you did on Twitch. You don't have to do that no more.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
I
That's why.
actually did. I just, I kept hearing people talk about 12-hour streams, 24-hour streams, all that sort of thing. So I actually did a 12-hour stream on here just to see, just to do
Yeah,
it.
just to
Talk
see what
about
happens.
putting in that grind. Dude,
Yeah.
I hurt. I have pain management problems. I wasn't taking care of myself. I shouldn't have sat here for 12 hours straight. And finally, some of my regular viewers and my brother, Sailing Gaming, he came in. He goes, "What are you doing, dude? You look like crap. You need to turn that
Dang,
off. You need to go to
dang,
bed."
that's good for your viewers to let you know what's going on.
Oh,
Some people were like, yeah, let's go.
so we were talking about really connecting with people. So one of the chatters in the stream here, I'm not going to say the name out loud, but she or he is raising his sister's children because his sister got off into drugs and stuff. So
What?
his young niece, who was really struggling with, obviously with normal things, right? With like life and mom and who am I and,
Yeah, yeah.
so I mailed, well, Sig won a book. So I was mailing a book to him and I said, who do you want me to personalize the book to? Instead of asking for a book for himself, he asked for a book for his niece to help her
Wow.
understand and cope with the struggle. So what I did was I sent a book specifically for her, and then I sent a book specifically for him to help him in the place he was at. Right, one book, Aloha Joe in Hawaii, which helps anybody who's stuck. And then your brain is the key to the universe. If you kind of know what you're up to, but you want to fine tune your reality a little bit.
Yeah.
And Sig said they got the book. She's reading it. It's helping. I mean, that's like that. I'm not saying that so you guys know I did that. I'm saying it so you know that we're not just talking BS up here. Like you can
Yeah.
legitimately. I reached across the ocean to the other side of the world and injected some love, and he's saying right now it's helping. Right, like
That that's that means a lot right there, boy.
that's legitimate, right? Like the books that I sent him, the it cost me like $25 just to mail a package from the United States to the UK. And if I cared a damn about like money, I wouldn't do that. I would have thought
Yeah,
I'd be
that's
like,
true.
well, if you're in the US, I'll mail you a book because I can mail it $2, media mail.
And with that, you know how many people that would have done something out out of the kindness of their heart, but the money came into it and they didn't do it.
Right, right. And see, I'm blessed in that because of my disability, I can do things like that, right?
Yeah.
And it's like I have a terrible businessman. Like I give my books away as often as possible. I try not to charge money. They're set at the lowest price I could possibly set them online to sell them. Like I'm not out here trying to make money. I'm out here trying
Yeah.
to spread love and to help
Yeah.
people get through the struggle that is life. Right? And we can go through difficult times and do it with grace and do it
Yep.
with less pain
Yep.
by
Because
supporting
we're
each
already
other.
in pain. We're already in pain. We gotta pay these bills. You gotta go to. We're already in that. You know what I'm saying? We need fresh air. We need new thinking. Didn't they say we weren't even supposed to see 2012 and where we at
Dude,
2019?
I remember Y2K, bro. Like
Exactly. When
1999, the world was going to
yeah.
end come year
See, and I was born in
2000.
90. So when that happened, I was like, oh my gosh, this is 2000. Like this is about to be crazy.
Yep.
All that happened was the lights cut off for a little bit and everything went back to normal.
I mean, like I
But
was a Marine sergeant on 9/11.
wow.
So I'm standing
What?
on base watching planes hit the towers. The guy next to
What?
me was like, "We're going to war." And I already had traumatic brain injury from a motorcycle crash. I ended up being medically retired about 6 months later.
Wow.
However, I knew right then, like you could see everybody, the sky's falling, the world's gonna end, and here we are in 2019, and we're still here,
Yep.
right? The world's still here. Like
So
life,
somebody's lying
dude,
for one.
life is gonna continue to
It's gonna
happen to
continue.
you, period. And that don't mean nothing. It don't take it personal. It's just life,
It's
right?
your response to what's happening. It makes it a difference.
Yeah, yeah.
You
Like
choose to respond negatively, or there's only negative and positive people. There's no in between. Oh, I feel kind of. It's positive or negative. That's it.
Yep.
That's it. Either you can think of it in a positive way, or you can think of it in a negative way.
Right.
And then,
Like if somebody say
hey,
somebody close to you dies,
hey,
it's okay to be sad. Be sad. Feel what you're feeling, but don't live in sadness because you don't have them
exactly.
anymore. You
Yep.
mourn their physical loss and you hold this spirit in
Yep.
your heart and your mind, and then you smile when you think about them.
And it's
Right?
crazy that you said that because I did lose one of my fellow streamers on Twitch. Crazy incident. He had an asthma attack, and
Damn.
it just, I guess that was it. And he was real close. I'm talking about, like, I FaceTime this dude, like he was like family, like, one of my brothers. And I took it a little hard. It didn't hit me till like a couple days later. Obviously I cried, and I've been real emotional lately. Like, I don't know what's, because I'm a Pisces, so I guess I'm really emotional.
Hmm.
So I'm tapping into that energy right there. You know what I'm saying? How to, because if you cry, that's coming from your soul. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? There's no other place it's coming
Feel
from.
it. Be real.
You know
I
what I'm
mean,
saying? You
this.
gotta feel it. You gotta be real.
Yep.
And I was writing on my panel on Twitch. I was writing about him, and it hit me again. But you can't be in that mood the whole time. You know what I'm saying? I
Right.
gotta
Right.
I gotta get back up and keep on moving, because that's what he would have wanted. That's what he would have wanted.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Exactly.
yeah, I
Well,
just wanted
and
to hit on that. Yeah, I did. That I am experiencing that too. Like, it's crazy, but you can't be in that mindset, because then it's gonna
right.
spiral down, and then
Right. Well, you just
yeah,
hold the joy that you have for that person, the love that you have, and you let
yeah,
go of the sense of loss.
yep,
Because guys, you got to think about it like this: if we weren't finite, right? If we didn't die, then the time wouldn't be precious.
exactly,
Your moments when your babies are born, when they're
yep,
little, when you're having these life experiences, that's beautiful. That's life, right? The highs and the lows are equally important to the human condition.
yep. Hey, don't press nothing.
Well, Z's saying she cries and that feels like nobody's listening, but that's clearly not your current reality. That may have been your past reality, but I mean, you and I have been talking for a while. I've been supportive. I sent you a book that you said is helping. You're on here talking to a whole group of people that are super supportive and beautiful, right? Like you are where you think you are. So
Hey.
just because some
Stop.
people in your
You listen.
life are negative doesn't mean your life is negative.
Exactly.
You
You
could
can't
be
believe you can't believe what people say about you, because they don't know you.
right, right. Yeah, and even if they think they do, they're not going to know you like you know you.
Stop. Hey, stop.
She was messing with her hair and she was letting her for a while, but she getting a little
Yeah, for a
rough
little
now.
bit, and then once they get tired of it, then they don't touch me. It's like,
Yeah.
I,
And like Sig says, sometimes, man, you just gotta let the emotions out, and then you're fine, and then you move past it. But that doesn't make you any less of a person. It actually makes you a stronger person.
no, stop.
It's gonna allow you to have the strength to carry on instead of being
Yep,
consumed by your emotions, right? Like
yep,
you're not a summation of your past. Like people think, well, this happened to me when I was a kid, so I got to hang on to it as an adult.
yeah,
No, you don't.
no,
No,
you
you
gotta let it
don't.
go.
Like
Stop.
you can be like you're in your present moment always. You're only ever in the present.
Yep,
Period.
right
So
now.
until you are aware of that, you can't take control of your reality. Right? If you don't know where you are, you will never get where you want to go, because you got to know
Yep,
where you are and have a direction to head towards.
yep,
So it's important. Like people, like when they say, "Well, I need help," and I'll send them Aloha Joe in Hawaii, and that was about when I was lost and I went to find myself and just hit the pause button and start over. Right?
yeah,
I didn't know. I was like, "Well, I'm not happy here. Well, where do I want to be? Well, I don't know. Well, where am I right now? I don't know." And then I go, "Okay, I got to find me now.
yep,
Then maybe I like me now. Maybe I don't need to be anywhere else. Maybe I'm already where I need to be and who I need to be. I just don't know it yet. And that's literally the case. I went to Hawaii, I got my shit together, I started feeling amazing, and I've just been that guy ever since. And I had 15 surgeries in the last 2 years. I almost died twice in 2017 from sepsis. Like, I'm not saying that life isn't still happening to me. I'm saying I don't mind. It doesn't bother me. It's not personal anymore. Like you said, we're a spirit having a human condition or a human experience, right? So the human part, I don't mind that struggle.
Yeah, but that's all the physical stuff, you know.
And that's not who you are. Your soul, your thoughts, your consciousness is who you are. Your physical form is not. Man, she just was going. That was a good one.
It's like, and the phone is off, and they're fighting for it.
Dude, those things are addictive. The frame rates, the flashing lights, all that stuff is made to keep them engaged.
My mouse has red lights, so my keyboard, it's like,
And you know, they've been incredibly patient, man. We're almost 2 hours into this talk. I don't know if you knew that.
Really?
These are 30 to 45 minutes. Then it went to 45 minutes to an hour. Then it went, like, with different streamers. I mean, like, every time it seems to get a little bit longer because we get more and more in. Like, I was cutting off the interviews at a certain period of time, and then me and that streamer would continue to talk on Discord for another hour. And I was like, we should have just kept streaming. Like,
that's true.
Because this is the real talk, right? This is the chatting that people need. You know, you guys need to know that you're okay because you say you're okay.
Yeah.
You're not okay because people around you tell you are.
Yep.
Or you're not
always.
Yeah, because you'll believe the haters.
About what people think, then you're always gonna be in a lesser light.
Yep. If you got haters around you, you're gonna believe it. Yep. And it don't mean nothing. You know.
If it's not positive, you can't take it in.
Yeah, and even like you can't get away.
If they're not bringing you up, you cannot take that in. You can't let that go into your.
Right.
You have to let it go out the ear. You can't even process it. Don't even try to process it if it's not positive.
I don't even understand those words anymore. I've literally had people call me crazy because they said something derogatory towards me, and my response was positive. Like, well, I could tell you're not having a very good day, and I really hope your day gets better.
Them, right? Exactly.
And they're like that. What? Like what? No, I'll talk about you. I'm like, I don't think you are. So what's actually going on in your life? Are you struggling right now? Do you need somebody to listen? And then I've had people break down, start crying, be like, you know, this crazy thing just happened, and I'm lashing out trying to protect myself emotionally because this thing just happened, you know, and thank you for not coming at me sideways like I came at you.
Yeah, exactly.
And then you just go, well, I can't even. Yeah, it's like I can't even hear you when you talk like that. So I didn't take it personal.
But what it is, you are able to dissect in people's words what they truly feel.
Well, actually, the word it's the emotions and the body language and all that.
Body language, yep.
Yeah, because the words could be negative, but you can tell that physically and energetically they're in pain.
Yeah, they didn't mean that. You could tell they didn't mean that.
Right, and people, the things that people say about you, that's about them.
Yep.
Period. Whether it's good or bad, that means they're a beautiful person or a dark person. They're just seeing a reflection of themselves in you.
Yep.
So if you're a good person and you're telling other people they're awesome, that's a reflection that you're awesome, right? But if you're just going around trolling and hating on people, that's because you got a dark soul and you need to check yourself if you expect for your life to get better.
Yep.
Right? Like you can feed off of this negative emotion and it will get you places.
Yep.
But it will always collapse on you in a dramatic fashion at some point because nature auto-corrects.
Yep. Automatically fixes itself.
Aaron said, preach it, brother. Preach it. Dude, I'm not even trying to preach. I'm just trying to talk to you guys real, you know, like, but I feel you. I am preaching. I'm preaching. I'll say it, you know. But it's funny because I went through multi-faith ministry. I became an ordained minister like
Yeah.
15 years ago or something. I've never married anybody, right? I didn't do it for that. I did it because I was trying to understand other people's realities. And what
Yeah.
I found in every religion, or most every religion I've ever studied, is all the same stuff.
Mm.
Treat people the way you want to be treated. Love your
That's it, right?
brother. Love your
It's funny.
neighbor.
It's funny how it all boils down to that.
Yep. And the thing where stuff goes sideways, because people start talking about, well, who's my brother? You are and you're
Yeah,
not.
yeah.
Bullshit. You're all brothers. We're all sisters. We're all
We're all
family.
connected.
Every human
That
being on this planet is
well,
intricately connected energetically with
exactly
every other
because
human.
that energy that's keeping your heart beat, the pulse, which is another energy word, which is a frequency word.
Mm-hmm.
So that pulse and that heartbeat, something is keeping us going. Something is keeping us going. You know what I'm saying? I believe I know what it is, but some people don't. Oh man, you this is this. Hey, we're all connected because that same air you breathe, that same prana
Mm-hmm.
that goes through your lungs, it came through my lungs first.
Well, a beautiful
Not first, but you know what I mean.
one beautiful thing that I learned about the Polynesian culture, when they greet each other,
Stop.
they actually put their foreheads together and take a few breaths together. So you're
Oh yeah,
literally
yeah.
breathing each other's energy and air between
Yeah,
the
that's
two
deep.
of you,
That's
right?
deep.
Like they realized what we're saying, and they respect and take a moment. That aloha that I say to you guys, aloha means a lot of different things, but if you break the word down into its separate parts, um, alo and ha is the breath of life, the breath that animates us.
Oh yeah,
So
yeah,
to
yeah.
say alo means to be in the presence of, and ha is the breath of life. So you're literally saying aloha, to be in the breath of the breath of life. You're acknowledging the
I'm gonna go
other
mute for a second.
human's presence, right? That you're respecting that other person as a unique entity, but also sharing your energy and breath in such a way that you both understand that you're intricately linked. Like
Yeah.
I wrote in one of my books, I think it was Aloha Joe in Hawaii, maybe. This was like my first book, and the truth I came to was like, you're the beauty in the wave. You're the breath of
Yep.
an eagle. Like
Yep.
you are your physical reality around you because you're the one manifesting that reality. And
Stop.
it's all of us together agreeing and creating a reality together. So if you don't appreciate the energy and the reality that people around you are putting out, that's probably got to do with where you are energetically. You're
Yeah.
probably in a very similar place. You just don't realize it.
Because we're all a product of our environment in a sense.
Yeah, so
You know.
well, yes, that's true, but we are creating our environment. The question is, are you aware that you are? Are you
Exactly.
present in the moment to understand your thoughts and words and
Stop.
actions are what are creating your reality? We're trying to give the power back to the people, you know.
Exactly. And that
It's
was
been
another
taken
segment
away.
that I was talking about, me and my wife, and like a segment of how to, help streamers step into their power. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't realize how much power you have. You think you're just trying to get to, 50, 60 viewers, but what are you going to do when they're there?
Mm-hmm.
Because you have a channel, another energy word, because you're channeling energy. You
Yep.
see how everything that is rearranged to an energy word, you have a channel. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying? So what are you channeling? And we have TV, right? TV has channels, and those channels are running programs. So if you're a channel, what are you going to program your viewers with?
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Are you going to program them with straight Apex? Or are you going to program them with, stop. Dang. Are you going to program them with, love, whatever vibe that you want?
Right.
Whatever energy that you want, because the word vibe comes from vibration. You know what I'm saying? So what vibe are you putting out there for people? What you doing, girl?
She put her face up there smiling. She said, "It's my turn." Hi. She said, "I got a microphone. It's my turn."
These girls take over.
That's all right. That's all right. I don't mind at all. They've actually been incredibly, incredibly tolerant, man. This has been
I
a
know, right?
2-hour interview, and you got
I know,
two
I've been holding them the whole
1-year-olds.
time.
You got 2 1-year-olds actually keeping it together for 2 hours. Come on, man.
Yeah, they know I'm streaming. They know, like they know where the camera's at. Like they
Yeah, look at
know.
her. She
Hey,
knows.
hey, hey! Don't drop the whole thing now.
She could
You
tell.
wanna say hi? Say hi.
Oh, that's she's so cute, man. Aloha,
Look,
lady.
she's
Aloha.
Armani. She's Armani, and the other one's Alana.
Alana.
Yeah, Armani and Alana.
Okay, Alana. I couldn't. She was blocking you, so I didn't get a clear name on the second daughter. Damn, they're
So
so
yeah,
cute. All right, well,
they
look, we're gonna definitely you and I. We're gonna talk again, Smooth. You know that's what's up.
what happened? Repeat that. You broke out. You
I
broke out a little
said,
bit.
I said, you and me. We're gonna talk again.
Oh yeah, yeah, definitely.
This
Like we're
is
gonna.
just this is just the first of many
This was dope.
conversations.
This was dope.
I
I feel like I
really
have some
appreciate you.
concepts. I
Yeah, I
appreciate you,
do.
man. I appreciate that
I
for real.
appreciate you. I appreciate people out there, living their lives and putting in the work and still being genuine and being helpful
Yeah.
and loving and supportive,
Being authentic, man. Just that's trying to be real,
authentic. See,
man.
I need to use that word more. You've said that twice, and it's such a great word.
Yeah, I just try to.
Be
I don't know.
yourself.
Like I just want to use different. I just want to use different words. I don't want to use the same. I don't know.
Right.
I'm really trying to evolve everything. Like
Well, the right word that's apropos, right? That's like not just things are good. Things are awesome.
yeah, go a little bit extra. You can.
Hmm.
We can. Your mind is real strong. Believe it or not, our mind, the mind has created all of this. So think how
Yes.
strong it is.
Yes. Yes.
You have
Yeah,
to
give
amazing
your the
energy.
power of your
Thank you.
breath and the vibration of your words more
Yep.
attention because that's what is creating your reality.
And what's in your heart, because what's in your heart is what's gonna be drawn to. The universe is gonna bring whatever your heart desires.
Well,
The universe is gonna.
that's a completely separate thing, dude, which is I'm glad you said that because that's a good point. Well, here's the
Yeah,
thing.
we can talk all day.
We'll eventually wrap this up. There are
Yeah.
two power sources in your body
Mm-hmm.
electrically, and I'm an electrical
Yep.
engineer by trade, so that I
Wow.
understand
Yeah.
that part.
Yep.
But I'm autistic,
Yep.
so I don't necessarily
What?
understand emotions. Right? I have
I couldn't.
Asperger's.
No, you're artistic for real.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, I've had major traumatic brain injuries, and I've had to learn to talk to people and communicate and how to. And so I basically
Oh.
relearned a more
Wow.
neurotypical approach to communication instead of an autistic type of withdrawing.
Wow. Because I could never even. I would never. I would not even label you as that.
Well, and see, that's the thing. I'm trying to take that negative stereotype away. People talking about curing autism. Are you kidding me? Autism is a gift. I am the person I am today because I'm
Yeah,
autistic.
I believe they just named it. It has stuff to. It's like it's a more spiritual
It's a way
thing.
to sell T-shirts, man. Come on, you sell a T-shirt with a puzzle piece on it. That's all it's
You're right.
about. It seems like, but think about this, guys. If you're still with us, there's two power sources in the body: your brain and your heart. And I don't
Yep.
mean
Yeah.
metaphysically; I mean literally.
No.
And
I'm about to get off right now.
your brain can put off a stronger charge than your mind than your
Yep.
I mean, I'm sorry, your heart can put off a stronger charge than your brain. So even though logically your brain is saying one thing and you're like, why can't I get over this? How come I can't move past this thing in my life? It's because your heart is a stronger power source and can
Yep.
override your brain signals.
Yep.
So if your heart is sad or angry or depressed, it's going to affect your mind no matter how much you're fighting your brain to improve.
Everything else is gonna follow.
You got to get real with your heart.
Yep.
You got to live in love and peace if that's how you want your mind to be. And just because you've not in the past doesn't mean you can't right now.
That's true.
Because you can't do anything in the future. It's never the future. It's never the past. It's only the present. So
Yep.
you don't have to plan anything for the future. You just need to do something today that changes the future. And it also changes your past, which I don't want to blow your guys' minds, but
Hold
like
on 1 second.
if you were in a dark way when you're younger and you want to get in a better, lighter, more positive manner in the future, you step into that. That literally changes your trajectory in this reality, both your future and your past. You are no longer the person who was dark. Uh-oh, y'all heard that, didn't you? That sounded like kids right there. Something got knocked over. Well, anyway, I definitely this poor guy, Smooth needs a minute. I can tell He's got
My
some
bad.
family business. No worries, don't, dude. Don't
Almost
even
tripped
trip,
over
dude.
this
Don't
thing
even
and ran through
trip.
the dang glass door. God dang it.
Don't even trip. But we're
Yeah.
gonna be back. We're gonna have some more of these conversations, guys. We've
Yeah,
kept
we'll be
Smooth
back
here for
definitely.
2 hours. So longest interview yet, friend.
Yeah,
Longest
I
interview to
appreciate that,
date.
man. I'm glad you brought me over here. I'm glad I was able to talk to your community,
I
tell
really
myself
appreciate you
about D
being
Live,
here.
I appreciate that, man.
And
For
you
real, for
just
real.
you just keep doing you, brother. That's
Yeah, I
it.
appreciate that, man.
That's nothing but
Appreciate
love,
that.
man. And all the best to your wife and to your 3 daughters.
Thank you. I'll definitely let her know.
Yeah, man,
I'll definitely let
definitely.
her know.
Nothing but love. Just tell her, like, yeah, you're on this D Live grind, but that doesn't mean that you're not still thinking about them and still putting out that energy. And that doesn't mean we're not thinking about them,
Yeah.
right? You're just making your family and support friends bigger on D Live.
Yep.
You're not taking anything away from family. You're adding to the family.
Yep.
So
So,
I like to tell people that. All right, there's two things I always end with because not everybody knows this. Number one, if you're gonna buy Lino, buy it on the computer at max price. You get 2,000 more Lino on the computer than you do on the phone. And on
really?
the phone, it costs $3 more. It's $99 for 2,000 less Lino than it is for $97 on the computer. Now, that's
Wow.
$24 value, guys. And here's why. It actually costs DLive money and Lino money to offer you like cryptocurrency for purchase on a cell phone app. So they're taking out the cost of doing business. If you buy the
Mm,
cryptocurrency on the computer, those fees aren't associated because it's not a mobile network and you will get the full value. So
I did not know that. Thank you.
that's a nice piece. Here's another piece of information a lot of people don't know. If you go to your favorite streamer's page and you're like, damn, I keep missing them live, and you're watching replays and you want to donate to your favorite streamer while they're offline, you can donate at any time, 24 hours a day, as long as you go to one of their replay videos, you can donate.
What? That's
Yep.
cool too. I did not know that.
Yep. So like when I have guests on here, if somebody comes in and goes, "Hey, I want to donate to that guy," go to his page, click on a replay, donate to him.
Damn. That's legit.
Yep. So that's just two pieces of information. We're getting information from everybody, and we're trying to share it. We're trying to
Yeah.
six buddy. You see that sticker he put in chat? He talking about that's my money. Keep that. That cat. I love that sticker, y'all. I love that sticker. All right, well, we're gonna wrap this up because Smooth and I we could just keep talking,
Yeah,
and
we'll go all night. Shoot.
we'll end up catching up again. I really like to thank you for being here today, my friend,
No
and
problem, man. Thank you for having me.
opening up for us. Yeah, man. So thank you all the viewers for being here today. We know most
Thank
of
you everybody
you.
for tuning in.
Yeah, we know most of everybody in chat firsthand. So it's just friends helping friends. All right, if you guys, yeah, if Fatty is he still like, if you guys want to spam some donations in Lino and take over the sound, you can do that now. Thank you very much for being here. Please drop so smooth. No, no, no. I'm not asking. You don't have to. You don't have to. I would never ask you guys for donations. I'm just saying when you guys were donating during the stream, it stops the conversation, and sometimes that can take a person out of their
Thought process.
flow. Yeah, and then they forget what they're saying. So when you guys are donating during conversation or do follows and stuff, the reason I don't shout you out immediately is because I want to show respect to my to my guest and allow them to speak. So anyway, thank you very much for being here. If you
Thank you
guys
for
like
having me.
if you guys like Smooth's energy, which I don't see why you wouldn't, definitely go over. I dropped his link in there. Give him a follow and help support him and his family. Become a part of his family. If you guys like these Q&As and want to know when I'm live, you smash the follow button. It'll let you know anytime I'm live. And thank you to
You have a
D
Twitter?
Live.
I gotta add you on Twitter.
Yep, everything. Author Joe Holt.
Gotcha.
All of my social media, my D Live, my Discord, everything. Author Joe Holt. And if you guys are in the audience and you would like to do a Q&A, you would like to have people know more about you and why you're here and what you're doing, shoot me a direct message on Discord at Author Joe Holt. I will get you on the show. I will work with you in your timeline and your time frame.
I just dropped you a follow on Twitter.
All right, dude. All right. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. What is it? The same name? Is
Yeah, so smooth. You'll see
okay.
it.
Okay. Okay. All right, guys. Well, again, thank you very much for stopping by.
Peace, everybody.
We love you all. Aloha, friends. We will see you again soon. And go check out Smooth. You gonna be streaming later today?
I might stream. I know I'm gonna stream tomorrow though.
Okay.
11 a.m.
Okay. Well, keep if you
11
drop
a.m.
him a
Eastern.
follow, you'll know when he's online. He's a
Yep.
full-time streamer now, guys. So
Yep.
show that love. Appreciate all of you. D Love, D Live family. We're out.
Peace.